Welcome to Jack Tar's Journeys, where we make, do and mend. Today I'm going to show you how I made the reindeer to go with my little sleigh. Or you can make big ones and go with a big sleigh, whichever. But I've done some smaller ones to go with the small sleigh. Let's get on with it. Let's go. I will try and put some down below in the description, the materials that I've used. You can use whatever you wish, whatever you've got to hand. That's the whole part of make, do and mend. You make do with what you've got and you just crack on and use it. So I'll list the materials that I actually used. Hopefully you'll get something out of it. So I have actually printed out and stuck together the pattern for the reindeer. So that's his body and his legs. This other one is for the antlers and the hips and another leg on there. So I'm going to cut these out with a jigsaw now, and then I'll get them on and cut them with a bandsaw. So I'll cut them out and then we'll get back. Don't want to be seeing that. So we've cut the pieces out. Got to go onto the jigsaw with them. Body, couple of legs. I've kept all the templates with them because I've still got to take it to the template. Antlers. So what I'm going to do now is quickly stick that on with a little bit of prick glue, and then get over to the bandsaw and cut them using that. And then I'll show you what they look like once they're all cut. Right, I've finished cutting and shaping on the bandsaw. So now we're going to stick it all together before we sand it. So I'll just quickly turn it down so you can see this. These are all the pieces here. So we've got the leg supports, which just slot in. Sometimes they need a little bit of persuasion, so rubber mallet, something like that. The ears, so that goes on the head, obviously, like that. And put the antlers on next. They just slot over. Again, cut some of them a bit tight. You don't want to cut them too tight because when you paint it, you're going to struggle to get them on. But I've cut some of these a little bit tight. And that's the wrong way round as well. There you go. Front legs. They're not so tight on there. And finally the back legs. And that's basically our little reindeer formed. So I'm going to take all the paper off, sand all the parts, and then you can finish it with paint. I've got to make another one of these yet to go with the sleigh that I'm going to make. That's basically it. Are they on back to front? I think they are, aren't they? Oh well, just take that off, flip them round. There you go. That's better. The other one was ready for rutting. Anyway, that's our little reindeer, cut, formed, shaped, ready for sanding. I'll come back when I've finished sanding it. It'll look a little bit better, but you get a general idea anyway. Because the beauty is, once you've cut all your bits, you can just use them as a template put them on another piece of ply. If you save them, you can make as many as you want. I've just drawn around the antlers. They're on here. And I'm going to go and draw around all the rest of the parts now. These will be a template. I can make as many as I want. And because I've cut everything out and I've rubbed it down, it'll be a little bit easier with a jigsaw. So that's a little tip for you. That's what I'm going to do. I'll crack on. So we've got our two reindeer. This one is sanded partially. That one I've just finished cutting and roughing out. They need a good sand over. But I'll get them sanded down, painted. Next thing we need to do is make a sleigh for them. So I shall get the necessary timber, and we'll come back and have a look at that. But that's, for now, you can at least see. That's our two reindeer. Let me move this brush out the way. You will make a lot of mess when you're doing these, because there's an awful lot of fiddly cutting around these. So be prepared for a lot of sweeping up. Wear a mask. Here's the large deer I made using sterling board for my large sleigh. So I've given this one a quick coat of primer and undercoat all in one. It's interior and exterior. I just thought I'd give that a coat of that, give it another couple of coats, take it apart and make sure all the joints, everything is coated in it. And then once I've got a few coats of that on, we'll put a colour on top. And here's a few photos of the bigger ones with the coats of paint and some glitter and sparkle on them just before they were finished. So here's the completed reindeer, the two small ones. Not convinced about the eye colours, but it's quite brown, the actual colour of the fur, so I couldn't have put a brown there, so I've stuck blue. Obviously Rudolph. All ever so slightly different with the paint. You just, when you're going over with the spray, you just move it round until you get them all slightly different. It's not a lot to them. So there's the antlers all up and finished. So that's them. I hope you've enjoyed it. They're quite simple to make. I'll try and stick down below in the description where the template, and you can just download a template and then scale it to whatever size you want and make them yourself. Like I said, I didn't make the template, it was somebody else, but yeah, they've turned out okay. Hope you like it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. All the best.